the first time somebody said, Auntie, the most famous. Thank you. And I like to welcome all of you. And the most is today, if media lihat, yang saya undang paling banyak itu adalah media. Because all this year, 30 tahun tanpa media, Debbie Finsky actually is nothing, nobody. And I welcome also, as you know, the transformation of health transformation in Indonesia. There is a man who stand up, protect all of us. Is General Jajang Edi Priyatno, SPBP, Dr. Dolan, garnya panjang, ahli hukum, Dr. Dahlan Wasekjen, and Dr. Timbul. Ini semua sarjana hukum ya. So I introduce all of you. Why you when you come to Indonesia like, wow, how about the regulation? Yes. So they are like warrior. In the war, they are at the front row. So they said, Debbie, you are so brave, you are the only woman. Actually, because I have protection of so many soldiers there. And all my friends, I want to, Miss Nada already introduced all of us, but I will reintroduce that mereka terbang jauh sekali, dan mereka sebagai dokter yang bekerja, saintis yang luar biasa, but they all come here, spend waktu di Bali, tapi masih terbang lagi sama kita, fly with us. Is an honor for me, because they are very busy doctor. As you know, semua dokter anti-aging itu adalah dokternya petinggi-petinggi. Ya, also all of them here ya. Profesor Jaime Rodriguez, Quantos, specializationnya ada 4 apa 6 ya. Pediatrician, obstetrician, anesthesiologist, many. Jadi di sana boleh. Kalau kita baru masuk satu aja udah dibully, ribut ya. Specialization is 7 spesialisasinya. Ya, kita satu aja susah ya. And then for us it's very difficult. Only one and the other already hang himself, of course, passed away. So now our new minister changed the rule with the help of the PDSI, my organization. So only my organization will get close to you and you will be safe together with, not only with Debbie, but I'm not alone. I have many people surround me, which is, I admire them very much. They don't sleep, they fight, just like all of you. And Professor Carlos Galante is the president of the World Council of Nutrition. And today we will also sign memorandum of understanding with Professor Jaime, Professor Carlos, and also Dr. Eugene Durena. Di Bali sudah sign tentang stem cell. Tapi apa yang selama ini, what I thought all this time that, well, you cannot change the gene, but gen tidak bisa diganti. Itu keyakinan saya, dari dulu. Tapi when I went to England and become guest of honor in Luton Who Congress of Anti-Aging and Regenerative Medicine, I see Liz talk about how dia mendapatkan gen terapi karena ototnya lemah, susah berdiri. And then with gene therapy, she is the first woman in the world since 2015 yang gen terapi itu bisa. Pernah dengar diabetes tipe 1 nggak bisa ditolong, biasa orang meninggal? Itu gennya sudah bisa diterapi, pasti sembuh ya, pasti namanya juga obat. Tapi di Indonesia belum ada, di Swiss sudah ada. And today saya Debbie Finsky, President of the World Council dan dari PDSI. Jadi tolong lihat saya nggak cuman President World Council, saya juga ikut berjuang bersama teman-teman membantu government, support the government. So Indonesia untuk dunia, bela sejawatan, bela NKRI. Hari ini saya akan mendatangani mengenai gen terapi. Karena diabetes tipe 1, hemofilia, cancer di negara kita banyak sekali. Dan saya lihat Minister of Health, Menteri Kesehatan, Bapak Budi Gunadi Sadikin, itu adalah orang yang sangat bagus, sangat firm untuk kemajuan Indonesia, dan baru terpilih Presiden yang menurut saya super smart. Ya, saya menyebut Presiden Prabowo Subianto adalah Presiden yang visioner. Saya pilih beliau 3 kali, tapi akhirnya ketiga kali terpilih juga ya. Tapi berarti sudah 3 kali beliau sudah punya visi. Ini negara mau bawa di kemana, itu justru bagus. Daripada baru rencana itu tiba-tiba kepilih, oh mau ngapain ya. Tapi kalau ini dia pasti already have a plan. I say I choose my president 3 times election. He lost 2 times, but the 3rd time he win. He opened our Congress, but by the written speech. So he also support us. So all of you don't worry, you come to Indonesia, the regulation, when this is for the world, to help the people, beliau akan bilang iya. Karena apa? Karena we also do the research. We not just, oh it's good, okay, no. We do research and as commitment of the World Council that we already launching yang Pak JK di Bali bagikan kepada kita, meresmikan adanya Journal of Anti-Aging Medicine, Regenerative Medicine. Okay, I introduced already Eugene Gurena. I introduced Dr. Matt Raymond. Ngapain? What is he doing? Di sini akan menjadi central of Asia. Then we will keep promoting the world, including my PDSI. Ya, Perkumpulan Dokter Seluruh Indonesia, karena kita sudah sepakat, saya, Jenderal Jajang, Dr. Dolar, with Profesor Terawan juga, as you know, Profesor Terawan also come to our conference with Pak JK, Prof. Gufron. We are the backbone of the government. Kami tidak against pemerintah. If there is something we disagree with the government, I already told the minister that we will come to him discussion. Not going to the road demonstration. It's not elegant. It's not our style. Because as president of the World Council, all my friends know, Debbie is elegant, sweet, tough, but for me, standing up here, doing all of these things, is for the benefit of the patient, benefit of humankind, not only myself. Why? I'm not too busy. I have Dr. Natasha Finsky, look at her. She's never made me headache. Everything is, life is so easy with him, with his father, everything is very nice. Terima kasih, Natasha. You will be the ambassador for today, according to them, not to me. So it's not nepotism. I don't choose Natasha. I don't choose Natasha, tapi saya berpikir Dr. Natasha itu pantas. Jadi kalau ada anak-anak kita bagus, nggak usah ragu untuk promosi. Yang penting dia memang bagus.
En Barcelona, en un evento, y como siempre, la profesora se ha mostrado a colaborar con todo aquel que se le encuentra en el camino para fortalecer una vez más el desarrollo de la medicina a nivel global. La profesora Debbie es una gran líder del Consejo Mundial de World CPM.
Australia, all countries equally, not only Indonesia, and that's why we love her. We love her leadership. Prof. Debbie Winsky has dedicated her career to science of anti-aging and regenerative medicine. Through her clinic, she has provided innovative treatments that integrate modern science with... One more.
That's important.
That can help more people in need, especially help humankind. So again, congratulations and thank you so much for visiting our Winsky Tower again. Thank you very much.
Okay, one more.
Left.
Harry.
Harry.
Okay, yeah.
Ferdi. Randy.
Okay.
Mark.
Okay, ready?
From Barcelona. One.
2, 3.
3.
Good for your liver. Differentiate to many kind of different cell. But cell is only cell. Jadi hidup nggak hidup, enggak, tapi stem cell. If you carry cell, you need to preservative and everything. Tapi kalau stem cell kan harus hidup. Jadi kalau sel terapi ya bisa juga bukan barang hidup. Tapi kalau stem cell terapi harus hidup, makanya sel terapi nggak begitu mahal. Karena kan nggak harus hidup. Ya, very good question. Thank you. So stem cell is alive, which is cell therapy is something different. You don't need to keep them alive. If I give stem cell therapy, I must validate it. Kemarin kita di Bali jadi Center for Excellence karena kita punya validated machine. Kita harus validasi hidup berapa, how many, CD34, itu dicek semua, NK cell-nya berapa, jadi lebih berat syaratnya. Jadi untuk answer deh.
I'll answer a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Basically, stem cells live in all organs of our body. They're resident there. They're produced in different parts of the body, and they're essentially there to wait to differentiate into specific tissue to repair our bodies from within. And so stem cell therapies are essentially utilizing that fact. Stem cells are being extracted, for example, from fat tissue, from bone marrow. There are plenty of sources of stem cells known in the body. And if you want to repair another tissue, like for example cartilage, tendons, or retina, you would essentially take stem cells from where you have a big source of them. For example, we do it from the adipose tissue, and then you place them physically in a different environment, and in that environment they in fact differentiate into that functional tissue that then makes the body repair itself. So in that sense, this is really therapies that utilize the body's natural self-repair mechanism.
Thank you.
And how they are used in cancer that essentially reprogram the immune system to be able to fight the cancer. Cancer has this ability to avoid the immune response. But stem cell therapies in regenerative medicine are used specifically, as I said just now, which is to they're like a universal material that in fact creates or is being differentiated into a specific tissue in the context of that tissue. So for example, if you put stem cells into cartilage, it will create cartilage. If you put it into muscle, it will create muscle tissue. So the goal of stem cell therapies is to have the technology to extract those stem cells from your own body, because there are plenty of repositories of those, and then to utilize that material in a different context for repairing a specific organ.
Thank you. We have another question maybe also about the Kerjasama and for the man.
Thank you for this.
And how's it in Spain? Regulatory bodies. What we can do in Spain is we can extract the product that stem cells produce. That's called exosomes that we can extract, and we can apply to different tissues. For example, it's very much used in professional athletes to repair faster injuries of the muscles or the joints, or it can be used also for anti-aging intravenously, but we cannot use stem cells as such in
So
Spain.
you can send the patient to Indonesia.
Exactly.
That's why we do this collaboration, because some other country, we do this collaboration because some other country like Spain, they cannot do it there. That's why Indonesia untuk dunia, Indonesia for the world. So the patient from Spain can come to Celtech Vinsky Tower to have that therapy.
The patients for Europe, basically, and the United States can come to here.
Can come to here. Thank you very much. And now the foreign doctors can work in Indonesia. So if anybody wants to ask about the hormones or everything, he's one of the most the expert in the world. That's why we have this collaboration. And also with this Global Health Leader Summit, itu pertama kali di dunia ada platform yang seperti itu. Dan juga production seperti JRIS and 5P Podcast. Jadi 5P Podcast itu kita sudah punya 13 doctors, professors. Yeah, in the season ya. And we have Ustazah Oki yang bukan dokter from Indonesia. Saya sudah wawancara because I become the ambassador juga untuk interview Ustazah Oki. And where is Dr. Natasha?
Here.
Oh, Dr. Natasha also next, she's the one gonna ask the question. Tapi satu-satunya nggak dokter itu Ustazah Oki karena dia share the experience using stem cell for Sulaiman who has Prader-Willi syndrome. Dan bukan cuma pada satu pasien, tapi pada pasien berikutnya juga yang punya Prader-Willi, respon dari terapi ini bagus sekali juga pada pasien cerebral palsy dan autism. Jadi Ustazah Oki juga menjadi salah satu ambasador kita karena as like Dr. Eugene said, actually natural stem cell itu ciptaan Allah. It's like God make them. Only we get back like Dr. Miguel said. Actually we just follow the natural of us, but when we were younger. Gitu kan? Yeah, that's what you said. So. Thank you. you.
Profesor, kemarin kan baru beberapa hari lalu ya mengadakan tadi pertemuan
Adek
sama
mana di filmnya, Kongres.
The Congress gitu. Bisa dibeberkan sedikit, Prof, hasilnya seperti apa saja? Kemudian kalau di Indonesia mungkin tantangannya seperti apa gitu untuk aplikasi.
I need Ibu Ade to show all the news di sana. Jadi we are very successful Congress in Bali. Ya, jadi World Council Second International Congress. Maaf, after this kita akan move lagi ke negara lain karena sudah 2 kali. Dan di sana ada Pak JK welcoming stick, Bapak Yusuf Kalla kasih terbang jauh-jauh sebelum gelaran Tuka. Kemudian Prof. Terawan juga hadir, Profesor Gufron. Jadi kurang lebih 1.000 orang. Kemudian diikuti 74 negara dan pembicaranya ada 30 lebih orang bule semua dan bahasanya bahasa Inggris, orang Indonesia bicara bahasa Inggris. Dan di sana we exchange our knowledge, scientific research, dan we talk about epigenetics, ya, Bill Lawrence dari Amerika. Terus ada penemu, the founder, inventor of the obat cancer untuk kanker kulit. Maaf, kanker kulit kadang-kadang sampai semuanya ini harus terangkat, itu nggak perlu, sudah ada Curaden kalau nggak salah, dan mudah-mudahan kita bisa punya ininya di Indonesia. Kemudian gene therapy, kemarin Dr. Eugene Duneran memberikan mengenai hal tersebut. Terus juga Dr. Miguel bicara tentang hormonal dan Dr. Natasha bicara dengan teknologi yang tercanggih untuk anti-aging dan estetik. Termasuk sharing pengalamannya sendiri sudah pakai apa aja, itu amazing menurut saya. Dan satu yang bikin, kalau Natasha bilang apa, Natasha goosebump, merinding because of the Dr. Matt punya dari Shai Production mengenai digital twin itu. Karena dia kadang-kadang dia lebih pintar dari kita. Enzim-enzim yang kita udah agak lupa, tadi saya kaget juga, dia bisa jawab semuanya. Of course we remember, tapi dia remember detail better gitu.
Apalagi baru semalam bikinnya. Ya, apalagi kalau dikasih waktu belajar 10 hari lagi.
Yes, padahal nggak sampai 24 jam itu bikinnya. Because it told me that, oh Prof. Debbie itu perlu 10 days. Saya, tapi tomorrow teman-teman media ada. Saya itu sangat mencintai media, ya, terutama kalian-kalian semua. I love you. Terima kasih mensupport selama ini, karena media lah Indonesia bisa berkolaborasi di dunia. Jadi itu yang harus kita kembalikan, bahwa kita proud to be Indonesian, dan the world itu buka. Tadi dalam pidato Prof. Jaime also said that, kenapa Prof. Debbie? Kemarin saya baru terpilih again to be the president of the World Council. Karena saya bilang I already president for 13 tahun. Jadi saya kemarin sudah minta retired. Saya bilang saya mungkin sudah cukup. Saya mau retired.